Once upon a time, in a small fishing village nestled by the sea, there lived a fisherman named Jack. Jack was known throughout the village for his skill in catching fish and his love for the sea. He had been fishing since he was a young boy, and it was all he had ever known. He lived a simple life in a small hut near the beach, with his fishing nets and his trusty fishing boat. Every day, Jack would wake up before dawn and set out to sea in his small fishing boat. He would spend the entire day on the water, casting his nets and waiting patiently for a good catch. Some days, the sea was calm and the fish were plentiful, and Jack would return home with a boat full of fish. Other days, the sea was rough and the fish were scarce, and Jack would return home empty-handed. But no matter how much or how little he caught, Jack always had a smile on his face and a love for the sea in his heart. One day, as Jack was casting his nets into the sea, he saw something in the water that he had never seen before. It was a fish unlike any he had ever caught before. Its scales shone like diamonds in the sun, and its fins sparkled like gold. Jack couldn't believe his luck, and he quickly pulled the fish into his boat. As he looked at the fish, he realized that it was worth a fortune. He could sell it for enough money to live comfortably for the rest of his life. But as Jack held the fish in his hands, something in his heart told him that he should not sell it. He felt a deep connection with the fish, as if it were a gift from the sea itself. So, he made a decision. He carefully placed the fish back into the water, and watched as it swam away. The villagers thought Jack was crazy for letting go of such a valuable catch, but Jack knew that he had made the right choice. He continued to fish every day, and although he never caught another fish like the one he had released, he was content with his simple life by the sea. He knew that the sea was full of treasures far greater than any amount of money could buy. Years went by, and Jack grew old. He had spent his entire life fishing, and had never regretted a single moment of it. As he lay on his deathbed, surrounded by his family and friends, he smiled and closed his eyes. He knew that his spirit would return to the sea, to live forever among the waves. The villagers buried Jack near the beach, where he had spent so many years fishing. And although he was gone, his spirit lived on in the sea. The fish he had caught and released had grown and multiplied, and their descendants still swam in the waters off the village. And whenever the villagers went out to sea, they felt Jack's presence with them, guiding them through the waves. In the end, Jack had found something far greater than any treasure he could have caught. He had found a love for the sea that would last forever, and a connection with the world around him that would never be broken. And in the hearts of the villagers, he would always be remembered as the greatest fisherman who had ever lived.
For more updates, please subscribe my channel. Don't forget to press the bell icon.